What you want, yeah. We just chillin' by the wild wise. Lemonade with the large fries. Puff twice for the calm high. Hey, what you want, yeah. Big checks make the bank bounce. Old school candy paint down. Bad chicks, they from down south. Hey, what you want, yeah.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, BQ Quick Review. I'm your host, BQ. And today we are going to be doing a viewer request. Bill Burr, Let It Go. And this was requested by one of you guys, Annalyn Camacho. I hope I didn't butcher your name. But thanks for the recommendation. I got this recommendation from the last review I did, Bill Burr, Paper Tiger, which was a really good stand-up. And I want to see what more this guy has. I'm new to Bill Burr. I haven't seen too many of his stand-ups or any of his work. So yeah, I was really excited to see this next one. And yeah, this is an older one, by the way, so not a new one. I'm not sure when this came out, but I believe maybe 2014, 2012. I'm not sure. But yes, even for an older one, this was a really good stand-up show that he did. And I'm glad that I saw like an earlier thing and then a later thing, because you could see like the transformation of his comedy and how it's evolved, because it's like he still was good and he still, you know, acts with the same way with, you know, he's very angry and aggressive and he raises his voice up loud and stuff like that. You know, he had the same things, but you know, when he gets in his later comedy that I watched, you know, you could see he's got a bit more experience with it. Not to say that he was bad, but you know, he's just gotten better, you know, somebody who perfected their craft over time. And this show was really good. I'm glad that you recommended this one, because it was I see why this one is definitely a classic. You know, it's really good. He had a lot of jokes. He's coming in like left and right with jokes, back to back with jokes. And I'll say, you know, of course, with a lot of the comedies you read before, it definitely I don't think it would pass in today's standards with a lot of the cancel culture and stuff. There's a few things he say that would raise a lot of eyebrows and stuff. But I mean, not to say that his last special was pretty much the same thing. You know, he said a lot of stuff. But yeah, this comedy special was really good. I like his stand-up. You can tell this guy enjoys it. He goes like, I believe, like an hour and a half or more. And this guy puts on a show. He puts on a good show for the crowd. He, you know, he's not even thinking about time or anything about that. This guy's just going on and on and on. I can see he loves what he do. Or, I don't know, maybe this guy freaking hates what he does. But yeah, this guy does it well. He does it well. And, you know, I definitely would recommend him to a lot of people. Like I said, he's not a faint of heart, but I think comedy just in itself isn't for the faint of heart. If you're very, you know, if you get triggered very easily, I don't think you should be even listening to any type of comedy or something, or go to one of those safe things or whatever. But yeah, I just like this guy's, you know, interaction with the crowd. You know, it would be sometimes where unexpected things would happen or whatever, or he would interact with the crowd and he just keeps it going. He doesn't like stop his show. It doesn't mess up his flow or anything. Like, I like that about comedians. When stuff is going on around them or something, you know, you have somebody who interrupts the show or anything, and they make that a part of their show and they keep going. That's like the telltale sign of a good comedian and someone who's very experienced, you know, when you got anything going on with the show. And even with the environment, you know, anything unexpected that happens, like a freaking bottle cap that's on the stage or something, you know, he picks that up and he makes it a part of his show. So I like stuff like that. And yeah, this guy's really good, you know. He's very loud, he's very aggressive, one of those angry comedians. He makes fun of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff he says, you know, of course it's relatable, you know, it's definitely relatable to a lot of people. I think everybody should give this one a try, you know. I'm definitely going to watch more of his stuff. Like I said, he hasn't disappointed me so far. And Yeah, another thing is this guy, that freaking, I noticed in his last special and this one, he's always like leaning on like the mic stand. And I'm just looking at that mic stand and I'm just like, I hope like my next relationship is as strong as that mic stand, because like it looks like that thing's gonna break off and he's gonna fall or something like that. Like I was looking at the whole comedy special, like is that thing gonna snap in half, because he's just leaning his full body on it and stuff like that. But yeah, Bill Burr, Let It Go was definitely a classic. I liked a lot of the jokes he had. This guy went on and put on a show. It's definitely something you could put on if you want to watch some stand-up comedy. It's a very long, show too. It goes past the hour, so you're definitely gonna be sitting there watching it. There were points where I felt like it dragged on. It was just because of the length. It's not even like that it was bad. It was just because, like, you know, I guess I just got, you know, fatigued of watching it, you know, because it was just a long show. So it was like maybe it'll make some jokes a little bit like dull, because it's like you heard this joke that was really funny, that joke that was really funny, and then it's just like you heard this joke, which compared to the last one wasn't that funny. So I guess that's a negative I could take from it. But I mean, it's still a good freaking stand-up show. That's just me nitpicking, honestly. This was a good show. I recommend it to you guys. That's why I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. You know, this is a good stand-up comedy show. I can't take too many negatives from it. And this guy is definitely a talented comedian, and I would love to see more of his work. And yes, if you guys have any more recommendations, that's for comedy, anime, movies, TV shows, or anything, just let me know down in the comments and I will get right to it. You know, BQ Quick Reviews, we get things done here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching the video.
Mediocre, everybody wanna be a rapper. You ain't real, but you play a role. Most of y'all pretty decent actors. I know real goons and they on the block. Hit it stained like they bleaching fabric. I'm a nice guy, but got a dark side. We could get it cracking like my